everybody, this is Leila, Health Education Manager here at AI Arthritis, and ready to report back on some information that I got from day 2 of ACR, Go With Us. So excited to be here with you all. It has been a journey being here. Of course, when you're actually in person and you have a bunch of patients that are doing this Go With Us program, there's always things that pop up and schedules that get veered and things that might pop up. So it's been a hectic few days, but it's been so much fun. And my body is doing okay. I'm getting through it. I feel compared to last year that I'm able to withstand all of the walking and talking and getting through the day with a good amount of energy. So I feel like that's improved for me. So that's good. But that's why we're here. We're here to make ourselves known, let everybody know what AI arthritis does so that we can keep doing it. So I'm so excited to let you know about a few of the things that I found out about reproductive issues in rheumatic disease and some studies that are going on in that area. So let's go. Okay, so the first, the first abstract has to do with Tacrolimus use in pregnancy. And it was from 2 Japanese researchers that said that there was no significant impact on any of the any of the issues that were possible with the tacrolimus use, having to do with kidneys and blood pressure and all of that. There was no significant impact in the pregnancy that caused any issues with the pregnancy while using tacrolimus during it. And so this is just the beginning stages of these studies to see how safe tacrolimus is for pregnancy. If it continues to be this, once they keep studying it, it should take a few years for it to even officially be recommended by rheumatologists. So it takes a little while for these medications to be able to actually be used, even though there are some studies saying that it's safe. And yeah, so that's another possible medication that could be pregnancy safe or could be deemed pregnancy safe in the next few years. The next abstract was very cool. It was about a program that a rheumatologist put together in order to teach other rheumatologists about reproductive health having to do with pregnancy and also preventing pregnancy for those who are not trying to have a baby and prevent flares from any unexpected pregnancies. And they basically said that they piloted this program of doing virtual training with rheumatologists so they can feel more comfortable talking about reproductive health with their patients. They got very good feedback. They're trying to get it through ACR to have it as a regular training. And the feedback said that they said that they felt that they learned a lot and that they would continue to do trainings if there were more available. So that's awesome. I apologize. Okay, the next, there is studies showing that untimely pregnancies that are not medically optimized or unplanned basically cause higher risk for patients. Something that may seem very, like common sense. Oh yeah, like an ill-timed pregnancy, like when you're Lupus or your RA or your Sjogren's is flaring, can definitely cause a lot of issues. But definitely when you are trying to prove something, you have to make sure that there's studies, right? So even though if something sounds like it's pretty self-explanatory, there needs to be studies in order for there to be any change or for there to be training to be able to have rheumatologists speak to patients about this. It's really important for patients to be able to get this information. So I'm glad that this study is showing that, yes, there is lots of risk with having an untimely pregnancy, that patients really need to be able to be educated about that from their rheumatologists or the rheumatology offices. And again, untimely or ill-timed pregnancies have to do with basically you're not in the right state of your disease or your disease is not in remission when trying to get pregnant or having an unplanned pregnancy. So it makes patients at risk for poor pregnancy outcomes, social disadvantage having to do with health insurance or income. It increases SLE or other rheumatic disease activity. And also inappropriate medication use happens very often. When you don't know that you're pregnant, how are you supposed to know that you're supposed to stop taking your medications? And there's so many medications that you aren't able to take while pregnant that it's very hard to know if you were not educated. And if anybody is specifically wondering about your rheumatic condition or your AI arthritis disease, you can go to mothertobaby.org and basically find out, you can search your specific condition. And this isn't even, it's not just limited to AI arthritis diseases or rheumatic conditions. They do have a lot of guidelines for just medication use in general by condition. So if you have psoriatic arthritis, you can Google or you can search psoriatic arthritis on their database, and they will have a list of usual medications that are used for psoriatic arthritis and if they are pregnancy safe or not. So that is a really good resource, Mother to Baby, if you are interested in looking at those lists. The last one was talking about adolescents and young adults and if they are getting educated about reproductive health in general and their rheumatology appointments. And it said about half were told that having an untimely pregnancy would be very risky for their disease, but about less than half actually fully felt that they understood what was being talked about during that conversation. And there's a lot of work that needs to be done in rheumatology where patients are being properly educated about the risk of pregnancy and why preventing pregnancy can be very important and beneficial to one's health. Alrighty, if you have any questions, let me know. You can send a reply to this email or you can go ahead and message us on any of our social medias. Again, this is Leila with AI Arthritis, Health Education Manager, signing off day 2 of ACR, and I hope you all have an amazing day.